Alright, what is going on, guys? I am just getting out of the house this morning. Why I was not recording off camera, I have bought this small little shed, and it's pretty nice. It just has, kitchen, sink, table, couch for me to sleep on, and a toilet. So that is what we're going to be living at until I can get us a nicer house put down. Now, you're probably seeing a couple changes. Number one, I switched out tractors. The last tractor was just way too expensive, and I couldn't find any other John Deere ones that were American enough, so this is what we're going with for now. We may end up trading this again if we ever get a new mod out, but for now, this is our tractor. Disc is the same. I also picked up this Brandt gooseneck trailer. It's nice. It's, I think, about 30 foot long. But other than that, nothing new is here. But before we start getting started today, I am going to actually run down to the gas station here in town and get some coffee and maybe fill up my truck. So let's heading down there. Alright, there's the mail truck. I need to put us down a mailbox, but have not got that. Maybe at the end of the video we will. I also am hoping soon, maybe I can pick up me like a little lawnmower. That way I can, mow our lawn a little bit better. And so I am just going to head down here to the gas station. I'm going to run in and get me some coffee, maybe fill up the truck. Alright, let's just park out there. Doesn't look like anybody's here. I was hoping maybe somebody was here, but I did talk to a fellow farmer named Jim. He's older, but he actually has a Massey Ferguson combine he said I can borrow if I ever need it. So if we are ever in need of a combine, he said that I could probably borrow it later today to go pick that canola. But let's see here. Alright, get a coffee. Okay. Alright, got me a hot coffee. Let me just go out here, fill up my truck. Better pull up to the pump a little closer. Alright. Better shut it off. Alright, get here. Diesel. Alright, should be full. So, let's go ahead and head back to the farm. But before we head back to the farm, I'm actually going to go talk to, I'm going to go show you guys, the farm that I'm going to borrow the combine off of. So I will see you whenever I get there. Alright guys, I have just made it down here to Jim's house, and I really want to thank Jim a lot for letting me, he said that if I ever need anything, just give him a call. But this is his combine. It's a Massey Ferguson 8570 with a bean header. So we're actually going to take this down there right now. That way, later today, hopefully we can get to picking. Hop up in it. Let's see here. Start it up. Alright. Looks like it handles pretty well. I've actually never drove a Massey Ferguson harvester. Alright. He said it fits through these gates if I'm... Yep, it does. Alright, let's just head down here. I don't know if I said this in my last video or not, but I actually have a steering wheel in real life. And so that's actually what I'm using to drive now. So I thought I'd just say that way you guys just, you know. Alright, well here's the farm. Pull right on in. Alright, we'll just pull it right over here. Shut it off. Get back out. Alright, that should be a pretty good place to park it, I guess. Maybe I might pull it up so I can get my truck back in. But I'm actually just going to walk down to my truck. But I am actually going to get my truck back down here. And I'm also going to get a time lapse of getting this. You know what? How much does it cost to rent a cotton harvester? Just out of curiosity. Cotton. Cheapest one to rent it, it would be son of a gun. Alright guys, give me 1 second. Hey guys, I hope you just enjoyed that little time lapse, but I am so sorry. I recorded 10 minutes of footage and then decided I wasn't going to turn my audio on. So, this is a quick little recap. I got this lawnmower and, well, that was weird. And I got this gravity wagon here. And then I started harvesting the canola. So I'm actually, seeing as I deleted that footage, or not deleted it, but I didn't have audio on, I thought I was just gonna pick a little bit with you guys. And so we're gonna get here and do a little bit of this. Alright. Then we will be up and going here. Here we go. And we are just cutting doing some canola here, and so we're just gonna be kinda, doing this. So I'm not gonna do another time lapse today though, because I think one time lapse video is gonna be good now. But I actually did not finish doing that cotton field. I wanted to make sure I had enough time to pick a little canola, or cut a little canola, whatever you do with it. So I went ahead and I stopped about halfway through the field, so that way I could have enough time to pick some of this canola. So, for future YouTube videos, this is probably going to be the main thing on the channel. I'm probably going to go to episode 10 or 15. Basically, once I get my debt paid off, I'm pretty much going to end this series, I think, unless I'm having too much fun. But, I am going to try to actually make pretty good series. But this stuff seems to be yielding pretty dang good. So we're already at taking. We're only on just starting our second headland, and so I would say we're probably going to get 3 or 4 loads off this. I'm hoping. Hopefully, it brings in some good money. I honestly don't know how much canola makes, so we're about to find out though here soon. So, oh my gosh. This wheel is kind of hard not to push buttons with. But, back to the roleplay, I guess. As soon as a precision farming mod comes out, I will be using it to be able to, tell my yields, do all that good stuff. But seeing as we don't actually have a precision farming mod out yet, I mean, I don't think it's not really gonna hurt that much, just because we can't see how much our corn's yielding, our beans yielding, or our canola's yielding. But game plan for this next year, I have decided I am gonna get a Great Plains planter. Or cedar, sorry. And the neighbor actually said he would sell me this combine that I'm sitting in right now for $50,000. And so he has not the same farmer, but another farmer has an older Great Plains planter, or sorry, not planter, cedar, that he would sell me for $18,000. So I have got pretty much made 2 good deals set out. So I think in the next video we're gonna finish this up and then go and buy that planter and buy this combine, because I really am hoping that I can really be successful, because if not, it's not going to be very good, because the bank has already been asking for my first payment, but I told them I'm going to need a little bit longer just to be able to get things figured out. I told them that next month I will have a payment for them. So I can't lie to the bank, or else I'm going to be in trouble. So next month I'm going to have to pay $5,000 to $10,000 on my first payment to the bank. So yeah, we're going to have to figure out that, because again, I'm going to try to pay off as much as, after I get this planter, this combine paid for, I think I'm going to put a little bit of money into my bank loan. But that's probably going to be it for today's video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Oh, before I end it, off the roleplay, I thought I would say I am sorry I messed up the last video. I had footage recorded for the ending of that, and I forgot to put it in when I edited it. And so after I edited it and posted it on YouTube, I was watching it, and I was like, wait a second, why did it just end? I had my other piece in there, so I went and looked at my project. I forgot to add it in. So I hope you guys enjoyed. So make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and goodbye.